this is Kerry King from Slayer, and we are here to check out my new head. Me and my friends at Marshall put together and show you why it's so awesome. This head was kind of the brainchild of me and Marshall, of course, but came around from this one head that I still have that I got Jim Marshall autograph because that's pretty cool. And I must have got that in the late 80s and had it, I've been using my stage rig ever since. It's just one of those heads where all the stars aligned and all the transistors worked and the capacitors worked, and it's just like, it's the golden child, so to speak. So I sent that to the Marshall factory and said, why is this head so cool? And that's what came back. It's all the parts. It's the perfect head. It's just that one. And I used that over the years with a 10-band EQ. And I said, how can we make it to where I can take a guitar cord and plug into this head? As you can see, that's all there is here. I'm plugging straight in the head. This is sound you get. I can play any place on the planet, get this head, and I can do a show. I think talking about the beast, like I said, I still have. I think the only way to describe it is like Satan reached up from hell and touched that head and talked to Jim Marshall about making the perfect 800. And that was the result. And that head's cool, man. But this is the spawn of the beast. So this one's essentially cooler. So with this head, you essentially got that EQ parameter built into one knob, so you can just take my sound and add more of it or less of it. You can't adjust every parameter in the 10-band, but you've got pretty much my curve in it, plus the treble, mid, and bass it would be on any 800, and there's a built-in gate. So, when you got the extra gain, you can, shut down that extra stuff. You don't need the hiss, the stage noise, whatever. To give you an example of the gate in action. Again, there's nothing between me and the head. As effective as this thing is in clamping shut, it also won't kill your note if you want to get some stain, get your big rock star moment, That was my rock star moment. The beginning, when I was, just learning that the 800 was the head I wanted to use, I was running 6550s because for me it was a warmer sounding tube. EL34s wasn't my thing because, I think it made a difference in the sound, and, Zach's been using 6550 since the dawn of time. So when we went to this one, I experimented with the KT88 and found that this tube adds a lot of warmth, and it pushes, for me on stage, it pushes a lot more air. And that's, part of what I've always dug about Marshall. It's not just distorted guitar sounds. I mean, you can when I'm chunking, you can feel it. It's pretty awesome. And this helps, KT88. So by taking the sound of the beast, adding the gain with the EQ knob and the gate, we have what there is here. And like I said, say I go to South America, my gear don't make it. I can go into probably the coolest store in South America, wherever that may be, pick up this head, plug in, do a show. For me, to have a signature head and to be in the company of my good friend Zach, my good friend Slash, just to have Jim Marshall himself, think enough of me to put his trust into my integrity to have this head come out, it's huge. I never thought 20 years ago when I was doing Rain in Blood, someday Jim Marshall would be tapping me on the shoulder going, hey, I want you to have a head, and you do with it what you want. So to me, that means a hell of a lot more to me than winning a Grammy.